hope that you're doing well. My name is Untitled Chapter and I teach in secondary high school, and today we'll be working on expressing possibility. We'll look at expression like now. How do we keep?
شوية.
Oops.
شوية.
That's right.
عادي غير تمشي لابارتي الأولى من بعد نعاود تبدا في لي ديابو ديالك غتحسب راسك في لاكلاس 30 ما كاينش.
صافي بلاتي نعاود للانتروداكشن. هاي
نمشيو كامل. بلاتي نعطيك ديما نعطيك لو طوب عاد تبدا 3 2 1 سي بارتي.
Hi everyone. I hope that you're doing well. My name is Untitled Chapter and I teach in secondary high school. And for today we'll be working on expressing possibility. There will be some expressions, kind of a lesson, and also a practice exercises, and it is for first baccalaureate students, ticket to English, all streams, right? So let's start. Okay. First, is it possible? What is possible? Okay, let's say there will be friends. Is it possible that we will be friends? Yes, why not? Yes, it is possible. We can be friends. All right, let's see what is meant by possibility here. Okay. So expressing possibility, it means talking about something which is that is possible to happen. And here what do we mean? It means that it can happen. It is possible to happen, right? And now I would like you to have a look at a dialogue between Cecilia, a conversation, very short one, between Cecilia and Mark. And there we will notice together some of the expressions that we can use in order to talk about possibility, right? All right. Okay, Cecilia is talking. She is saying, "What's happening? It's getting dark so soon." Okay, Mark is saying, "No, it's cloudy." "Oh, is it going to rain?" "It is quite likely." Then Cecilia is going to answer, "I don't think so. It's only partly cloudy. Perhaps it may not rain at all." And then Mark, "There is a good chance of at least a drizzle, if not a heavy rain." Here, a drizzle, what is meant by drizzle? It means a light rain. So let's now start looking at the expressions. So number one, we have, it is quite likely. Here, this is the first expression we can use in order to talk about possibility. And then we have, it may, and also perhaps. Perhaps it may not. It may or it may not. Possibility, but if we add the not, here we're talking about impossibility. The opposite of possibility is impossibility. Then, now I would like you to move with me to another conversation, and this time it will be between a doctor and a nurse. And of course, it will be on a hospital, right? All right. So, doctor, I'm afraid there's been too long delay in bringing him. The patient is in a critical condition. And the nurse is going to answer, "Do you think it is possible to operate upon him?" Right here. "Quite impossible in this condition. We might be able to do it next week at the earliest." And then the nurse is going to answer, "Isn't it probable that his condition will improve with all those antibiotics? The doctor, "Well, it is possible." So what are the expressions here used in order to talk about or to express a kind of possibility and that something can happen or is possible to happen? So let's see. So first we have, it is possible, right? Here. And the second one we have impossible, possibility, quite impossible, impossibility. And then we have the modal verb might, okay? We might be able to do it next week. And then we have, isn't it probable? And here probable, it's similar to possible, a little bit similar. They are kind of synonyms, right? I hope it's clear. So first, it is possible, it's impossible, the modal verb might, and isn't it probable? So now I'd like you to move on. And I forgot about this one. Well, it is possible. So for expressions, right? Here we'll move on to have a look at a summary or at all of the expressions that you can use if you would like to talk about possibility. And here we'll start by this example. It is possible that it rains. So here we used it is possible as a first expression, but of course there are other expressions that can be used, okay? So we'll start with this one. And here what do we have? It could rain today. So we replaced it is possible by the modal verb could. Next, what do we have? We have it may rain today, and we replaced could again by the modal verb may. Next, there is a possibility that it rains today, and you can see here how we replaced both modals by the expression there is a possibility. Next, perhaps it rains today, and here we used perhaps. And the last one, it's probable that it rains today. Let's see if there is any other one. Yes, it is quite likely, it's quite likely that it rains. Okay, now I would like you to have a look at the list of expressions. Either you can use could, may, there is a possibility, perhaps, it's probable, and it's quite likely, right? Now I will give you, it's your turn. It means I would like you to apply these on the following stage, okay? So I would like you to use could, may, or there is a possibility, perhaps it's probable, and it is quite likely. Right? By the way, before moving to replacing, as I told you, I would like you here to remember, never say it could to rain, to shouldn't be used, okay? Never say it. It could to rain, no, you have to say only it could rain, or it may rain, or it shall rain, or it should rain, okay? So no need for the to. Okay, so it's your turn now. It's possible that my dad will offer a ticket to travel to Ohio in China. So what are you going to do here is that you're going to do the same as what we have discussed before. You're going to use the same sentence or the same expression of possibility and use different expressions. Same sentence with different expressions. You can use either could or may, or it's possible, or it's likely, or perhaps, right? Okay. Think about it. Take your time to think about it. I think it's done. So let's see now the possibilities that we can have here. All right. Number one, we can say it's possible, first before moving to, it's possible that my dad will offer a ticket to travel to Ohio in China. And the expression that we have is it's possible. So you can first say, my dad could offer me a ticket. So we used my dad, and instead of will, we used could. And then we replaced it's possible. We removed it, all right? Next. My dad may offer me a ticket to travel to Ohio in China. And here we use the phrasal verb may to talk about possibility. Next. There is a possibility that my dad offers me a ticket to travel to Ohio in China. And here we use the expression there is a possibility. Next. Here, perhaps my dad offers me a ticket to travel to Ohio in China. And here we use the expression perhaps. Next. It's probable that my dad offers me a ticket to travel to Ohio in China. And here we use the expression it's probable, right? And it is quite likely that my dad offers me a ticket to travel to Ohio. So I think that's it. Right. I hope it was clear. Let me just give you a chance to have a look at them. I hope it was clear, so we move on. And now it's time to practice, to do some exercises in order to practice. All right. So here I would like you to match the expressions that I will give you here on this side with the functions they express. Okay, so you have 6 sentences and you have A, B, C, D, E, and F expressions. So for the first one, could you open the window, please? Then let's have a walk outside. Number 3, may I use your laptop? Number 4, I can't tell you how sorry I am. Number 5, you should turn off the TV before you sleep. And number 6, I may go to the party. I'm not sure. So I would like you to think about them. The functions we have: suggestion, apologizing, possibility, advice, permission, and a request. I would like you to think about them carefully. All right? So shall we move? All right, so let's move now to the answers. So for the first one, could, we're using could here. Could you open the door? So it's a kind of a request. And here, let's have a walk outside. It's a suggestion. I suggest. May I use your laptop? It's permission. You ask for permission before touching or using other person's material. I can't tell you how sorry I am. Here you express, you're apologizing. You're saying sorry to the other person. 5, you should turn off the TV before you sleep. Here it's giving advice. And here we use should in order to give advice. It's like when your friend comes and visit you and he's not in a good situation, and then he's asking for a kind of advice, and then you tell him you should see a doctor or visit a doctor. And the last one, it is possibility, and here we use the expression may. I may go to the party, I'm not sure. So we move on. Here we have a dialogue between, and this is the last exercise, I suppose. We have a dialogue between Brian and Bobby. Right? And here we have got gaps. Gap 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I will give you expressions. It's possible, it could be, I think, I can't remember. Okay, so I will give you time to look at these, and after we'll correct together. Right. So here, where is my watch? Okay, Bobby is going to say, it could be in the bedroom. It means that it is possible that it is in the bedroom. But it isn't there. I don't remember where I left it. Could you have left it in your office? Number 2, I can't remember. I remember I had it on my own wrist while I was driving home. Then Bobby, did you remove it while playing tennis? Yes, I did. So for number 3, it's possible that you gave it to one of your friends while playing tennis. And for the last one, I think you're right. Let me call Jane to make sure. And then the answer of Bobby is good luck. And here you can see, it could be, it's possibility. It's possible, also possibility, I think, kind of possibility. And here I can't remember. It's not related to possibility, but it fits on that place. So I hope it was really clear and you learned from this. And thank you.